In The Lord of the Rings, the great eagles soar through the skies as majestic saviors, symbols of freedom and power. Many fans think they're pure fantasy. But what if Tolkien's inspiration wasn't entirely imaginary? Deep in New Zealand, long before humans built cities or told stories of Middle-earth, the skies belonged to a monster. With a wingspan stretching nearly 3 meters, it was the largest eagle that ever lived. Its talons were the size of a tiger's claws, and when it struck, it came down faster than a falling rock. This was Haast's eagle, the apex predator of ancient New Zealand, a bird so powerful it could kill prey 10 times its size. But this story isn't just about a giant bird. It's about a lost world at the edge of the Pacific, an island untouched by mammals where evolution ran wild. New Zealand's isolation shaped one of the strangest ecosystems on Earth. While most continents were filled with large predators, lions, tigers, wolves, New Zealand had none. No big cats, no bears, not even snakes. The largest land animals were birds, and the top predator was one too. For thousands of years, the balance of this world rested between two species: the gentle, flightless moa and the terrifying Haast's eagle. The moa were enormous plant eaters, some standing over 3 meters tall and weighing as much as 250 kilograms. They filled the role that deer, antelope, and bison filled elsewhere. But their size made them slow, their wings useless. They had no reason to fly, no predators to fear, until the eagle came. Haast's eagle evolved from a much smaller ancestor that likely flew across from Australia millions of years ago. Over generations, it grew larger and stronger, adapting to hunt the giant birds that dominated the land. When the moa population exploded, so did its predator. Nature had found its perfect killer. This eagle wasn't just big, it was built for violence. Its claws were as long as a human's fingers, its legs were thicker than a man's wrist. When it attacked, it didn't just grab its prey, it crushed bone and muscle with a grip estimated at over 500 pounds of force. A single strike could pierce deep into a moa's back or skull, killing it instantly. Once the kill was made, the eagle would drag its wings back and begin to feed. It tore through feathers and flesh with a hooked beak sharper than a knife. Fossil evidence shows deep talon wounds in moa bones, matching perfectly with Haast's eagle's weapon-like claws. To survive, it needed a vast hunting ground. Scientists believe each pair of eagles ruled a huge territory: dense forests, open valleys, and high plateaus across New Zealand's South Island. From the canopy, it watched the forests below for movement. The shadows it cast were enough to silence the jungle. Even today, Maori legends speak of a great bird of prey, the pouakai or hokioi, that swooped down from the mountains to snatch people away. For centuries, this was dismissed as myth. But the fossils tell a different story. When Polynesian settlers first arrived in New Zealand around the 13th century, Haast's eagle was still alive. The moa were still plentiful, and the eagle still hunted them. For early Maori, it would have been a terrifying sight. A creature with a wingspan wider than a car, golden eyes locked on its prey, diving at over 80 kilometers per hour. As the human population grew, so did the pressure on the ecosystem. The moa, easy to hunt and rich in meat, became one of humanity's first great extinctions in the Pacific. Within just a few hundred years, the moa were gone, and with them, their predator vanished too. Without its main food source, Haast's eagle had no future. But in that short overlap between man and monster, legends were born. The pouakai became a warning figure, a spirit of death in Maori lore, said to descend from the sky to take the unwary. Some oral traditions even describe it attacking hunters and carrying off small children. For centuries, people spoke of a bird so large it could block out the sun. Now we know they weren't exaggerating. Modern reconstructions show that Haast's eagle weighed nearly 15 kilograms, almost double that of the largest modern eagle. Yet its wings were shorter than expected. This suggests it wasn't a soaring bird like a condor, but a powerful flyer built for ambush inside dense forests. It didn't rely on gliding over open plains. Instead, it waited in the shadows of the canopy, then launched itself with explosive force. Every detail of its anatomy, short, broad wings, massive talons, reinforced chest muscles, tells the same story: speed, surprise, and power. The forests of prehistoric New Zealand would have been filled with the sounds of giant insects, strange calls of flightless birds, and the heavy steps of moa moving through the ferns. Then, in a flash of feathers and wind, the silence would return. What made this island so unique was that it gave birds a chance to become what mammals usually are, the dominant forms of life. There were bird grazers, bird scavengers, and bird predators. Even bats were the only native land mammals. Evolution had rewritten the rules. But isolation also made it fragile. When humans arrived with fire, dogs, and new hunting tools, the entire balance collapsed. Moa populations plummeted, forests were cleared, and within just 2 centuries, the great eagle disappeared. Yet its story didn't end there. For decades, scientists have pieced together its legacy from fossils found in caves and swamps. They discovered skeletons of both Haast's eagle and its prey preserved side by side, frozen in the moment of the hunt. One particularly well-preserved fossil showed deep puncture marks in a moa's pelvis. A strike so powerful it crushed the bone completely. The pattern matched perfectly with the eagle's talons, confirming it as the killer. What's fascinating is how quickly evolution can create such a creature. Haast's eagle evolved into a giant in less than 1 million years, an incredibly short time by evolutionary standards. It's one of the most dramatic examples of island gigantism ever discovered. Today, New Zealand's national identity still echoes that lost world. The country is famous for its bird life, the kiwi, the kea, the tui. But few realize that all of them descend from a time when birds ruled as both prey and predator. Every feathered creature there is a reminder of that strange ancient order. When people hike through New Zealand's South Island today, they walk through the same valleys where the eagle once hunted. The wind through the trees, the sudden rustle of leaves. It's easy to imagine the shadow of something enormous sweeping across the ground. The Haast's eagle may be extinct, but its legend remains alive in both science and story. It stands as proof that even in the most peaceful corners of the earth, nature once forged monsters. And in New Zealand, those monsters had wings.